So the car's in its final position now. We'll be staying for the foreseeable future. It's up against the wall now. I've got the two skates on the other side. So it's in position now. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take the wheels off, get it on some axle stands, and then we'll jack it to a good height, I think, so it's sort of level. Did help having those skates on the other side, I think, because it's actually brought that side of the car up so it won't be tilting too far to the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then what we'll do, we'll get the light under the car and then we'll have a quick survey of how extent of the rust situation is on this side. So we'll go ahead and get the wheels off first. So we're going to get straight on to looking at the damage of the rust situation on this car now. Having a very quick look at it, it looks pretty much similar to the other side. Don't know if the floor pans are as bad. Quickly I can see that most of the rust is pretty much the same. What I want to do first is take the front wing off. Then we can see the front wing's got to come off anyway because it's all rusted. Don't know if you can see it, it's all rusted down there and it's actually broken free and it's rotted out at the bottom. And inside the whole thing's rusted. When I bought this car originally, these front panels were readily available probably 5 years ago. That can see there the extent of the damage, the rust. It's completely rotted out on the underside of the car, inside and out. So I wasn't overly bothered at the time because you could get a pre-73 one which was really expensive, which is the chrome grille, or the plastic grille version which was probably less than half the price of the chrome one. The only difference being is the kidney section is different size and the lugs are in different positions. So ultimately what I was going to do was buy the cheaper plastic version, cut out the kidney section and just weld it into the new panel, so then that will give me my keep the original chrome face. The only other option is to go with the cheaper, the after 73 model, and then just replace all the plastic grills, which weren't too expensive at the time, but then this is the chrome version car, so I wanted to keep it original. Anyway, these two panels were both readily available back then, quite a major part of the car obviously, so I wasn't overly bothered at the time, because I knew I had to work my way down both sides of the car first, get all the rust done. Then I was going to leave this till the end, but I had a bit of a shock the other day, because I was just looking out of curiosity how much these panels had gone up by, and they are no longer available, the front panels, and I was really shocked, to be honest with you. The only thing they make now, as in front panel, they do just the front outer skin, the outside skin, which I could do with anyway, obviously, which gives you this. So basically, I think it's basically from halfway down. I think it's about 2 inches up the grille. I think it's from there all the way down. You just get a front panel, which is just a repair panel basically. But the chap told me that there's no inner panel to it. It's only a single skin. And I don't know if you can see from here. but there is no, the inner panel's completely rotted away, deteriorated there. He just said to me, you may just have to fab up some parts, but I don't know. There's some bits there. Is that rusted out? Or that's how it is? I think that's how it is there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to leave that for now. I know I can still get the front. If worst comes to the worst, I'll have to get the front panel. The chap did say there's rumours that they may start remaking the front panel again in about 6 months' time. So I'll probably still be on working my way down the side of the car by then anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. If not, I can always fall back to the front panel. So I need to get this wing off now. So what it was, I must have took these off previously. There's a series of bolts there that I've already removed. And there is 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bolts on the inside that need to come out. And I know for a fact that this inner wing support needs replacing because it's pretty much ends there from the rust. It should go right to the front, it's all rotted out there. So this is good reference video for me as well. Straight away I can see the A-pillar support post is rotted out as well there. We'll get this front wing off. On the other side I did repair, this was all rusted out here. It looks like it's had some previous little panel repairs there. What I might do, I might just get the sanding disc on the grinder and get it all off, get all the rust off to see the extent of it. If I have to redo it, I will do it. I think it's been done there as well, that one, but it's all flaky, the rust. So I'm going to go ahead and whip this panel off, and then we'll come back and see how it looks on the inside. Okay, I should just mention as well actually that other than the bolts there, one thing I do want to keep for reference is the way this front wing, I've took a little sanding disc to that already. See how the front wing marries up with the front panel, that's flush, that part. I need to remember that when I... So that needs cutting off there, and also straight down there. That's welded together, I think. There's not much left holding that together, to be honest, but I might have a look what I can do. You can see the extent of the way that's flexing. There's not much really holding that together now. I might get the cutting wheel and I might cut it onto the wing itself so I can save as much of that as I can, to be honest. So that's been welded and filled there. That might have had a repair in the past because it's a bit of a step there. I don't know if you can see it because I just got the grinding disc on it. Might go ahead and just cut off with a cut-off wheel. I might just run that down on the wing side to retain as much, but I'm going to cut that off anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out next, I think. Okay, don't do what I do and tend to put these on after you get something in your eyes. Put them on now, then it's done. Because no doubt you will get something in your eyes. got the wing off. Let's have a look at it, how it looks. So, inner wing support rotted out, so I'm going to have to replace the A-pillar support. That needs replacing again. Something's gone on here in the past. It seems to be, I think they just plated straight over the existing panel. Behind here is going to need a bit of repair. Behind the A-panel support is pretty much the same as the other side basically, although I didn't film it originally on the other side. The only thing with not getting the front panel is this headlight bucket, which is a bit disappointing about actually. I don't know, the guy expects me to make something, but I suppose it's just a piece of metal. That is completely deteriorated, that is. That's probably just mastic actually, isn't it? I suppose you've got a picture of what you're looking for. You could probably try and make something that will do. This is going to be hidden behind the grille I think, and the wing, so see where I've cut it off there, there's not much left of that. It's going to be quite a major job to... I mean, I was prepared to replace the front panel. If I can get it, I will still go ahead and do it. I think if you just... In here there's quite a few, I think, that need... quite a few spot welds that need drilling out. And this front inner wing support comes up to the front here, marries up to the front wing, the front panel. Looks quite grim. It's quite bad. Not looking forward to doing the front of this, to be honest. It all needs to line up, obviously. Well, I'm going to carry on working my way down the side of the car. I need to order some parts up. Don't know if it's best to start from the back and work forward. I don't know which way around is best to do it. I might just follow the same route I did with the other side, which was I did start at the front, worked my way down. Straight away on the inside though, I don't know how bad it is, but the floor pans don't look too bad, to be honest. Carpet up, but that side was quite bad through the videos. Seeing that bad, but then got that matting on it, so that needs to come up. I suppose the extent of the rust. Look from underneath, and save not doing will be a bonus. That inner support, A-frame support, is behind here. Don't know how bad it's going to be. There you go. Oh blimey, look at that floor. That's not looking too clever, is it? To get that carpet out and have a look. Probably have to do the same thing with the floors as well on this side. So the journey's going to start again. Hopefully it won't take as long this time. I'm hoping I haven't got to do an axle support again. I didn't enjoy doing that. If I've got to do it, I'll do it. It wasn't a nice job to do, although it is done. That seals need doing. Gonna need some money spending on buying panels again now. There's been a small little repair been done there, and that's completely rusted through there. Made the error last time in buying the overseal panels, which is not ideal. I went ahead and bought the proper solid full thickness strength proper seals last. I think all I did on the other side was I just made some straight panels, just cut some metal up on the inside and just put them straight down, and then married up the seal to the outside. So that's pretty much it again, I think now. Go ahead and order. Look at that, look, the shock absorber's rusted through. Look at that, well, that's going to be replaced. Doesn't seem as bad as the other side, but time will tell when I start dismantling. It may be just as bad. We're going to get on and start with that. I'm going to have to order up some panels, obviously. Have to cut all that out. I think what I did on the other side, I did drill the top of that. That's just spot welded through there, I think. Some kind of chassis number there or something, plate. Yeah, this poor car's pretty rotted out. Bit concerned about this front panel. It'd be great if I could change that, to be honest. That's pretty bad. Okay, thanks for watching.